Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what are you manifesting right now? So this is a pick a card that is supposed to help you manifest what you actually want. So if you're doing something that is going to cause you to not be manifesting what you want right now, this will help you know that you need to do some redirecting. So this could actually be a very important pick a card for you. Also, if it does resonate, please let me know in the comments below. Also, you can always get a private reading with me if you would like to elaborate more on that. Anyways, before we get started, I just want to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps me out. It helps out my channel, which I really need help with. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. And also in the video description is where you're going to find your timestamps. So this is going to be stone number 1 with the yellow aventurine, stone number 2 with the lapis lazuli, stone number 3 with the amethyst, and stone number 4 with the green aventurine. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you would like, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and let's find out what you're manifesting. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the yellow aventurine, and let's go ahead and find out what you're manifesting into your life right now. Alright, so right off the bat we have the Lovers. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Star. So it looks pretty good right off the bat. It looks pretty good for the most part. But let's go a little deeper. Clarifying the Lovers, we have the 4 of Swords. Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles, we have Temperance. Clarifying the 2 of Wands, we have the Page of Cups. Clarifying the Hierophant, we have the 7 of Cups. Clarifying the Star, we have the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the 4 of Swords, we have the Bouquet. Clarifying Temperance, we have the Dog. Clarifying the Page of Cups, we have the Fish. Clarifying the 7 of Cups, we have the Owls. Clarifying the Queen of Wands, we have the Journal. Clarifying the Bouquet, we have the Child. Clarifying the Dog, we have the Whip. Clarifying the Fish, we have the Clock Tower. Clarifying the Owls, we have the Key. Clarifying the Journal, we have the Locket. And for your oracle cards, we have Shine Bright Like a Candle. You will make it through this. Painting the Roses Red. Covering up errors. We also have Curiosity and Tough Love. All right. So what are you manifesting? Well, there is something going on here. So it looks like you're manifesting something, and this could be more than one thing, but these are things that are going on currently. in your life, part of what is going on, and where possibly they might be going that might not have happened totally yet. So we have the Lovers right here. The Four of Swords. It looks like there is some reflecting that is going on about maybe possibly announcing something to do with a new beginning. It could be announcing a pregnancy, announcing a relationship, or announcing something like that. Also can indicate showing kindness to a child. When I first pulled them, I'm getting a lot of you could be manifesting having a child with somebody. There might be a reflecting, thinking about if you should or shouldn't do that, you know? Or, according to the cards, it could be a friend of yours who is going through this and they're asking your advice about it. So, looks like there is some kind of conflict that you have going on with a friend that you're remaining quiet about, despite being maybe, I don't know, abused, but like despite the conflict, despite them being dramatic or causing conflict with you, even though they're being, I don't know, they could just being annoying. I know maybe they're saying, maybe they're not treating you the best, but you're keeping their secret. It's like protecting a friend. I feel like you're protecting a friend, trying to find a compromise. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is being divinely guided, by the way, just so I can throw that out there. But you're trying to keep the peace, it seems. And the Seven of Pentacles is reflecting, but not reflecting as much as it's like seeing what's going to happen next. The Two of Wands is about making a choice between two things. The Page of Cups is about a message of love. These cards saying there might be a disconnect or a need to take time out to think about a financial situation. It could be love related, you know? Could be a family thing. That's the overall energy. Is trying to contemplate the choice that does need to be made. And the choice could indicate a financial difficulty, possibly a hardship. But it's saying that you're manifesting taking time to think about the situation. And then it starts getting very interesting. Over here, we have the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups. Again, there's lots of choices that could be done. And I feel like you're trying to like figure out which ones you're wanting to do. It says that you're worried about opening up possibly about this information that is going on, but also there could be an anxiety about a revelation or a secret. So I feel like you're also trying to come off as being a good person. I feel like you do want to do the right thing, but there's something that has happened that is, you're worried about it. And also this friend could be related to that. It's telling me, it does tell me the outcome of the situation, okay, for the most part. It's going to be okay, okay, just so you know. I'm just letting you know. But, okay, there is some kind of knowledge, there's some kind of a mystery, a knowledge, there's something about a secret love with a person. that I'm feeling like they really are hoping. Someone's hoping, okay? It's going to be between you and the friend. You're going to know who it is, okay? But there's like a hope, a secret hope for love with somebody. Could be like this Queen of Wands person, someone who is confident, influential, someone who is beautiful, someone that is sexy. You know, this could be you. But there is something to do with a secret love. This doesn't have to be gender specific. It's like knowledge about a secret love. And I'm really feeling like, although that you're feeling very confident about it, or whoever's love it is, they're feeling confident about it. I would say it's you, except that there's somebody else involved in the situation. But where you're headed down this path, I feel like there's, if you don't know about a child being announced or something, the overall what you're manifesting is love. You're manifesting true love. You could be manifesting love with your soulmate or twin flame. This is the drama that's going along with it. Okay, but all in all, you're manifesting a new beginning. Okay, I know that's going to be okay because we got shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this, and this card is about having a spiritual connection to angels and everything like that, and the afterlife, and maybe you might be feeling like it even talks about maybe even feeling like maybe that you're going to die or something. But it's not. It's like it's not going to happen. That's not that you're not going to die or anything like that. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world. This drama, you will make it through this. Okay? We have the painting the roses red. This is telling me there is somebody who is really overbearing. I'm feeling. I don't think it's you. But it's like there is somebody who I'm picking up. There might be this love could be secret because there's another person, and it's not just any person. It's somebody who is scary, like the Red Queen. Okay. Or someone who's very overbearing, someone who, if you wrong them, if you don't do things exactly how they want, they will, like if they wanted red roses, you know, and you ended up with white on accident, they're not going to be very gracious about the mistake. They're hard on you. So because of that, you feel the need to because you want to have compromise, you want to have peace, you are covering up your errors the best you can. And it's saying that you're worried about it coming out, but it's saying that you will make it through this. With the curiosity card, it does talk about to be careful about who you tell anything about. Okay, it also warns for some of you, it's going to go both ways, about maybe trying not to stick your nose too much into other people's business. It's saying that you'll make it through this by, you're going to have to dish out some tough love to somebody, probably to this person. Some tough love. So you're gonna be like, hey, like it could be like, hey, I love you, but you know, this isn't working out. This isn't what I want in my life. I don't want to be afraid to have white roses in my life. You know, I don't want to be so stressed out over minuscule things that don't really matter in the world in the long term of things, you know. And that's what I'm feeling like. You might decide to end things with this person. You might decide to it depends on who it is. If it's just a friend, if it's a spouse, it could be different. You know, if it's a spouse, you could break up with them. But if it's a friend, you might just put your foot down, you know, and maybe it might cause difficulties for temporarily, but you shine bright like a candle, and you'll make it through it. Okay, just don't tell them all of your business. Don't tell more people about your business. And I see there's reflecting on coming out with and talking about this, but it's saying not to just yet. You're going to have to do something about this person with this. You might have to say something, but hang on, let me think. Let me read these again. So there's like worrying about the secret, coming out, wanting to do the right thing, trying to do the right thing, trying to listen to like God or Spirit. Yeah, there's like a choice that needs to be made. Okay. You should choose. The choice that you should make is to not allow yourself to continue to be oppressed, and whatever choice it is that leads for you to not be oppressed and not be living in your life in fear because someone's going to criticize you or say something to you. It's going to be better to live without that. Okay. Because I feel like there is some of you, it's not always a third party, but there's a choice. It could be between two people or two things, or you like two things, which is love related. It's going to be a little bit different from everybody. However, by what you're manifesting is you're making it through this. That's good. Okay, so whatever you're manifesting, it's going to work out. Okay, so you can feel better by knowing about that. So anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the lapis lazuli, and let's go ahead and find out what you're manifesting into your life. These are pretty freaking intense, okay? These are intense. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. So we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. We have the World. We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Emperor. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Swords in the reverse, we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the World, we have the 5 of Cups. Clarifying the 4 of Cups in the reverse, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah. Clarifying the Emperor, we have the 6 of Wands. Clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse, we have the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the 9 of Swords in the reverse, we have the Dog. Clarifying the 5 of Cups, we have the Mice. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we have the Clouds. And then we have, clarifying the 6 of Wands, we have the Stars. Clarifying the Ace of Wands, we have the Owls. Clarifying the Dog, we have the Sickle. Clarifying the Mice, we have the Clock Tower. Clarifying the Clouds, we had 2. We have the Tree, and we have the Journal. Clarifying the the Stars, we have the Key. Clarifying the Owls, we have the Garden. And then for your oracle cards, we have believe, and we have becoming braver. Then we also have advice. We also have compassion. All right. So what are you manifesting? Overall, the theme of this reading is that you're manifesting missing out on an opportunity for success. That would be very successful. But let's go on to here. Right here, it says that the Three of Swords is in the reverse. I feel like there's you're worried too, or you will be worried. This could be future or present. Worried about a friendship, I'm thinking, with a dog. Worried about loyalty. An ending a friendship possibly that was ended. Or a friendship or a relationship that was involved a lot of loyalty. Looks like worried about it and choosing to do something about it, but the Three of Swords is in the reverse because you're recovering or reconciling. We have the mice with the clock tower. This is about loss. There's about a loss. It could be related to travel or a loss of a new beginning. I feel like there's a grief involved here. Something also could have been stolen. Also can indicate a corrupt authority figure or decaying or dwindling authority. That's what you're currently manifesting. And because of this, see this Five of Cups, where you're busy thinking about this Three of Cups here that have been lost. You're missing out on the Two Cups here that are still standing. You can't see because your back is turned to them. You got to turn around. So currently, whatever's happening is happening for a reason. However, you're also being distracted by the loss. So your current vibration is, this is also changeable. Okay. So you have to not be having yourself focusing on the loss because you're missing out on an opportunity. There's some kind of uncertainty. There's something that you're not seeing clearly. Uncertain about health or spirituality. Could be an unknown health issue, but not necessarily. Most likely not. More like an unknown spiritual pursuit, possibly. It could be spiritual. It could also be love related, but it's something about, there's like confusion. And also the tree can indicate a legacy too. You could be missing out on your legacy. And the legacy which ties into a mystery or a secret mystery, a legacy, and there's confusion about it. But this is a big opportunity. Okay? An opportunity that you could become the emperor here, like a leadership role. Be very successful. The stars and the Six of Wands are both about success. And the key is about unlocking that success, unlocking that potential. It says that you need to learn to understand your true desires. Understand what you really want. This also indicates experiencing enlightenment. And they're saying that there could be success, but it would be shared at a global level. You have to trust your instincts and open your mind and accept changes. Now, the High Priestess can talk about keeping quiet or secrets. It's an issue about silence of a new beginning, because there could be gossiping in public. Also can indicate a social occasion causing anxiety, nervousness. But I feel like there's going to be gossip. You could indicate, like, could cause some gossip. But first this has to come to light. See, these actually go together. It says that you're going to be getting some advice from an unexpected place. This unexpected place is going to be like a strange encounter. Believe. This is going to help you understand what your purpose is. It's going to help you understand what this opportunity that you're missing out on. You need to open your mind, because right now you're missing out on something amazing, because you're too busy focusing on this, maybe possibly a loss of a friend. It's some kind of emotional loss or financial loss. It's some kind of loss that you're focusing on. It's making you miss out on this. Also, you have to keep an eye out from this advice from an unexpected source. It's going to be a weird source. Strange. It's going to be a strange encounter. You have to believe. It's going to be like you're going to have this really weird feeling come over you when it happens. Okay? It's saying, again, with becoming braver. Okay, this is, yeah, I understand what it's saying. It says, becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. So it does want you to gain a fresh perspective on the situation of this loss that you're too busy focusing on. And part of the perspective is about compassion. And compassion and forgiveness is not necessarily about them. It doesn't mean that you condone the bad behavior. Okay? It's more about yourself than it is for them. Okay? So having compassion for others can also equal having compassion for yourself. Saying that you need to become more resilient, and gain a fresh perspective. Have an open mind. Become braver with these unexpected. I feel like you're going to have strange encounters that are going to be coming up. Okay? But so what you're manifesting is missing out on opportunity. So you have to do is refocus what you're doing. Okay? Not focus on the loss. Try to let it go and raise your vibration and focus on what could be coming, the new possibilities that could be coming, because they are coming. Okay? But you're not going to see them, and you're going to miss out on them. You're going to miss out on the opportunity because you're going to be too busy focusing on the 3 cups that is spilled. See? Look in here. This guy, he's looking at 3 cups. This guy, he's looking at 3 cups. So busy looking at 3 cups. You can't see the 2 cups here, and you can't see that 1 cup up here. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see I do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. All right, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the amethyst, and let's go ahead and find out what you're currently manifesting. These are really intense. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Hope you're ready. All right, so we have the Hermit. We have the Empress. We have the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the High Priestess. Clarifying the Hermit, we have the Six of Wands. Clarifying the Empress, we have the World in the reverse. Clarifying the Fool, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Lovers. Clarifying the High Priestess, we have the Devil in the reverse. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have the Stork. Clarifying the World in the reverse, we have the Mice. Clarifying the Seven of Cups in the reverse, we have the Cross. Clarifying the Lovers, we have the Crossroads. Clarifying the Devil in the reverse, we have the Locket. Clarifying the Stork, we have the Fox. Clarifying the Mice, we have the Grave. Clarifying the Cross, we have the Tree. Clarifying the Crossroads, we have the Mountain. Clarifying the Locket, we have the Bouquet. And then for your oracle cards, we have Keeping Up, Immense Effort, Advance. We have Belong to Your Own Dream, Create Your Own Life. We also have Hello. We also have Retreat. This is mixed up, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? There's a few scenarios going on here. It's like the gist, there's the core thing, and then you're going to know what your area you're in, okay? You're going to know which one you are. Okay? So we have right now, you're manifesting a self-transformation. It is going to be positive changes. The changes could involve a birth of a baby or moving home. Okay? You will gain wisdom on this transformation and success. You will be successful throughout it. All right. With Mice and Grave, it is saying that there's going to be the end of an unhealthy situation. It's going to happen slowly. There could be a betrayal, infidelity, separation, or divorce. Okay? And it could be you this could be you, the Empress. Okay? Where the World is in the reverse, I feel like there's going to be unfinished business. There's going to be a new beginning. Unfinished business, new beginning. And I feel like you're going to you will become more abundant. There's a lot of earth energy here. It's saying that pain and suffering will happen from the root, from your convictions. The relationship will need to end and will lead to someone better. Okay? I feel like fantasies, okay, and a leap of faith, open mind. What I'm what I'm feeling like it's going to be on your part. You're the one who's going to move on. If you're currently in a relationship, you're going to be stepping out of this relationship. Okay? Because this is an unhealthy situation. The situation could unfold within about 22 weeks or up to 22 months. Okay, but I'm going to go with 22 weeks. It could for some, no, there's no way. That's like a half a year, so I guess a big heads up. So if you're currently in a relationship, this is something that is going to be happening. The Knight of Swords is someone who rushes forward without thinking about what they're saying or doing, or they're not putting a whole lot of thought into what they're doing, and especially what they're saying. There's going to be a choice that is going to be made, okay? It's saying that there will be an affair that will destroy the relationship. It also could indicate having to change your work, change your job, due to the situation. So that could prepare you. So if you're in a relationship currently, you could end up leaving your relationship and having to change jobs in order to move on, maybe work with a person or something. Also, what I also picked up is that the person that you may have an affair with might be at your work. I'm not picking up too much that another person will have an affair. It's saying a lot that you're going to have to make the choice. You're the one manifesting and making the choice. Okay? It even says right here, the end of an unhealthy situation that is going to slowly happen. So it slowly happened right here, 22 weeks. A betrayal, infidelity, which would end with separation and divorce. This right here will end the relationship, and it will lead to something better, but there's going to be a difficult choice that's going to take place. However, I feel like the unhealthy situation right here, you will be releasing that, and in most of the cases, you'll be moving on to something new. Okay? With the High Priestess. You're going to know by listening to your intuition which is supposed to be you. Some of you, if you do not want to destroy your relationship, you could change jobs and to avoid anything happening. Also, if you already made the mistake and you do for some reason want to save your relationship, then you would be successful in flattery to gain compassion for the situation. And there is a possibility for reconciliation with your person. However, I'm feeling for the most people that they're going to, you will recover and find long-lasting love in your social circle. Okay? All right. Let's go over here. So, keeping up is about having a hard time keeping up with things. Working is often like a work-related card. But what it's saying is that this is basically the grind card. Okay? It's the card that is saying that, yes, you might be hard working and everything, but it will not last forever. But what you need to do is you need to put your nose down and work your butt off and grind, and it won't keep up forever. But you're going to have to put in a whole lot of work in order to advance. I feel like some of you might work with your person or something like that. I don't know. There's some kind of work-related stuff going on here. And it says, belong to your own dream, create your own life. So what's going to happen is you're going to break off and you're going to do something and create your own life, which will end in success through self-transformation. Impossible that you may if you have an affair with somebody, that you may become pregnant with that person's child. It's not an impossibility. Not saying it's going to be for everyone, but it is a possibility. Okay. We have hello here. This card right here. It's the first step to understanding. It declares your good intentions and your harmlessness. So it's like the wonderful world of a diversity could be opening up to you. It says don't be suspicious or refuse an opportunity to expand your circle of friends. Don't shut out new experiences simply because they are new. Remember, as it will come in handy very soon. Okay, so hello is like understanding and declares your good intentions towards something new. See, like, so this situation with this picture with this girl, she's looking at this closet or room or whatever, and it's got a tentacle creature coming through the door, which typically could be scary, but it's saying that not to be scared, you know? So say hello. So it's a door opening into a new situation, something that could help you. I feel like it is saying with retreat that sometimes the bravest thing is knowing when to retreat. So I feel like this will come an unexpected turn for a lot of you. Something that looked, like it was going to be fine, everything, it turned out for the worse. And so you're running away. Now, for some of you, you might choose to run away from your current relationship, or you might choose to run away from the future affair. But it's going to be a little bit different. But this is what is manifesting currently in your life. It is not something that's going to manifest instantly. It's not going to manifest in a week. It's not going to manifest in a month. It says up to like 22 weeks. So that's like, it's 52 weeks in a year. So that's like almost half a year, So it's a long time. But this is a good heads up, so you know what you're manifesting and know where you're going. You might already be seeing like the rumblings of the storm coming in the distance, and in that case, and you can make a choice now, because we do have crossroads and the Lovers. However, this person who you may have an affair with could be a soulmate or more. So the choice will be yours, and you'll have to make it, but that is what you're manifesting. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to stone number 4. All right, so here we have the cards for stone number 4 with the green aventurine. And let's go ahead and find out what you're currently manifesting. What did I do? I flipped these over. Okay. All right, so we have the 2 of Cups. Yes, you're manifesting that 2 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the World. Clarifying the 2 of Cups, we have the Page of Wands. Clarifying the 4 of Wands, we have the Emperor. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess. Clarifying the World, we have Justice. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we have the Sun. Clarifying the Emperor, we have the Clouds. Clarifying the 10 of Wands in the reverse, we have the Key. Clarifying the High Priestess, we have the Journal. Clarifying Justice, we have the Bear. Clarifying the Sun, we have the Sickle. Clarifying the Clouds, we have the Rider. Clarifying the Key, we have the Locket. Clarifying the Journal, we have the Snake. Clarifying the Bear, we have the Web. These are really intense, by the way. All of these readings are really intense. So we have Never Jam Today and Impossible Things. We also have Compassion and Disquiet. Okay. So what are you currently manifesting? So there is, some of this is going to happen really quickly, and some of it is going to be a bit later, okay? This is, see if I can figure out. Trying to figure out when this is going to happen. 26 what? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get a time frame. Okay. So, what you're currently manifesting is love. Okay, so it can indicate a reconciliation or peace after a crisis. So it could be reconciliation with a person that you already know. It's going to be an ending of things that don't bring happiness. Romance and passion will be on its way to help you grow as a person. This person is going to inspire you and is going to help open up new adventures and ideas to you. Could be a younger person with light colored hair for some of you. Could also be a fire sign. All right, so this person is going to come in quickly. Okay. This person could be someone who is in a leadership role, could be an Aries. This situation could involve moving in together or getting married potentially. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be. It's just the potential of the situation. There's going to be some confusion and some mixed messages, but that will be cleared up quickly. And this person will change the way that you see life. This relationship is to teach you between the balance of giving and taking. Also to teach you how to accept help from others. It will help teach you to open up to love, to learn that the solution is love, and to understand. This will be a joyful, a happy relationship. And again, this is still indicating that this is going to be happening quickly. It'll be coming quickly. So even if you're not reconciling something, It's going to be a new love that is coming in. So it's going to be reconciling our new love that is coming in. It's going to be happening quickly. Trying to figure out how I want to word this. There's like a person who will come along who, they could be a Cancer or an Earth sign, but they are going to have secret knowledge that will tempt your person. It could tempt you. It could be you or the person. Dang. This is going to upset things. Okay. And then your person, or you, someone's going to have an abuse of power. However, this is going to be meant to happen. Okay? This is going to be justice in the world, to start a new beginning. It's actually meant to happen. It's misunderstandings. There's conflict. It's going to end up, or cheating, possibly cheating. Not, and maybe not for everybody, but an abuse of power. This is going to end the relationship, so a new one can start. So to move on to the next one. So this situation could involve someone who is that, like, if you're currently in a relationship, say like you're already in a relationship, then this has already happened, and maybe you're only to like this point to where you're realizing that you're happy and everything's going on. Okay. Maybe you think everything is okay at the moment, but this is what it will be coming in the future. Some of you might already see a little bit of this coming. You know? This is what's currently manifesting. It is meant to happen. I don't feel like it's something that you are not supposed to experience. I don't really feel like it's something you should try to avoid, because it's an important part of learning in your life, so you can prepare yourself for your twin flame, or you have to have different relationships to learn different things and to grow as a person. And this is meant to happen. This person who is maybe already in your life now, or will be coming into your life very quickly, very soon from now, is meant to change how you see the world and change how you think. You know, you're supposed to learn a lot from this situation, but then it's supposed to end, because there's more knowledge to be learned. There's going to be someone else who has more knowledge, who you potentially are meant to be with instead. Plus, I'm feeling like your person or you, someone's going to abuse their power over you, and then that's going to be you're going to be like, oh no, I'm done with this. Okay? Because you have the whip. The whip is like arguments, fighting, being overly protective with the bear. The bear can be very protective, very like, very aggressive. Could be someone who's a boss. And, we have the whip. I'm looking at Never Jam today. The thing about this story with Never Jam today is that the Queen keeps telling people to do things. This is abuse of power. This is about the abuse of power. Says that like promises people, or you will promise you that that they'll do something, but they'll never come. Like the jam will never come. Like the queen promises them jam, but the jam never comes. Alice realizes the jam's never going to come, so she's fine. She understands that it's not coming, but this is trying to say that this person's going to promise you, make you promises that are never going to happen. So the person that is abusing the power, part of the abuse is going to be promises that are never going to happen, empty words, not living in the now. So you're not going to be able to live in the now, because there's something that's going to be happening that is going to be stopping you from being able to do that, because you'll keep waiting for tomorrow. You're waiting for there to be jam, but the jam's never going to come. Okay, this person here, they're going to be making empty promises. The jam's, like, it's not going to come. Whatever they're promising is never going to happen. That's what Never Jam Today is about. It's never going to come. What they're saying is they're empty promises. Okay? But this other person with secret knowledge, this is a person with the High Priestess. Someone who is planting their seeds, and they're waiting patiently and growing their garden. Okay? And they're just waiting patiently for you. This person might be someone you already even know. But this person has knowledge. They're the High Priestess. This person has secret knowledge. And they're very intuitive. They know. They're a very good person too. They're very spiritual. They're not like trying to have you have an affair, or they're not trying to tempt you away, but you will be tempted by the knowledge that they have. But this is meant to happen, to balance the scales, because you would be in a situation where you're never going to get some jam. The jam's never going to come. Whatever you're hoping that will happen in this relationship, it seems okay and good for temporary. It's going to be a temporary fix. There's going to be something going on that's never, so maybe it's going to be like, like your proposal to get married, but you can never seem to live in together. Maybe somebody was supposed to move with them. Maybe you're living far away from each other, and you're in a long distance relationship, and the person never moves. That kind of thing. Or maybe the person proposes to you, but you never get married. It just the marriage day never comes. It's not going to come because there's no jam. There's not really any jam. It's all BS. Okay? And that's what this person's coming along to bring, justice. This is justice towards this person who's abusing their power over you. Who will be, or currently is, making promises that are never going to come. Okay? We have impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, a fresh perspective. So this person here will help bring you a fresh perspective on the situation. Okay? But also, while that has happened, you'll be working through disbelief. Impossible things is about believing impossible things. Believing things that you never thought would be possible that would happen. Maybe it seems like it's impossible that once you're in this relationship that you can get out of it. Maybe it'll seem impossible that it'd be funny that you could say that believing impossible things is the possible thing would be that there's not going to be any jam. But to be honest with you, there's not going to be any jam. Okay? Working through disbelief that maybe you believe so hard that there would be jam. You believe there would be so much jam. You believe that they were going to do what they were going to say that they were going to do. And it's going to have a hard time learning to believe, or working through the disbelief. Like, you're not going to want to believe that there's not going to be any jam. So you're going to have to try to learn to accept that there's not going to be any jam. Then we have compassion. Compassion is saying that just because you forgive someone, And I feel like there's going to be a forgiving of this person that is going to have to take place. Being compassionate to the person doesn't mean that you condone their negative behavior. Forgiving them doesn't mean that you condone what they did to your life. Because very well, maybe this person was meant to come along, but instead this person came along faster. Okay? And it cut off. This is what I'm seeing here. Now I'm starting to see more. Look, it cut off the real union that was supposed to come through, where you're supposed to be with your divine masculine or divine feminine. The true union, it got cut off with a sickle from the very beginning. This wasn't able to happen. The proper union, you were meant to. However, I mean, you were supposed to learn from this situation. And you will, and you did. If you didn't, if you've already gone through this, you're already learning it. But these two people could have very well came along about the same time. Okay? Then we have disquiet. This is saying that, do you have a vague feeling that something's not quite right? And either if you're already in this relationship here, that's going on in the first half of this reading, then this is how you're probably feeling about now. You have a vague feeling that something's not quite right. Some worry that doesn't seem to have a specific cause. Trust those feelings of disquiet. It's easy to po them, especially if other people keep telling you everything is fine. Your intuition is correct. Something is wrong, and is closer than you think. Examine your work, your home, your health, your relationships, all the areas of concern in your life. Make adjustments as needed. Once you find the obvious problem, the solution will be equally obvious. So this is about this, you know? This is about the person who's abusing their power. This is about, if you haven't already experienced this, this will come. That you're going to be feeling like something's not quite right. Why? Because the person's abusing their power. Whatever they're promising is never going to happen for this person. So you might as well be with this person. This is the person that you're really ultimately supposed to be with. They're the high priestess. They're a high priest or priestess, you know. They got knowledge. They've been growing that garden. They've already grown a garden with you, I feel like. You have that Seven of Pentacles. They're waiting. They're waiting for their harvest. They're just waiting patiently. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I will thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.